Hey everyone, Draco Prime 220 here, and I want to talk about something. I want to talk about a character that I've had a very interesting opinion about, and her role potentially in a current audio drama that is out, but is getting a remaster. And how, these two characters can be a lot of trouble if they work together. I am, of course, talking about Starlight Glimmer. I'm going to be honest with you. My opinion of Starlight Glimmer started out like, I didn't like her. I knew from the Season 5 opener, when we see her in that village, something was off and something was wrong. And, what she does is absolutely deplorable, and a lot of people, even bronies around that time, were comparing her to a certain... if you know it, just picture the mustache that I have here trimmed down a bit short, a lot more shorter, and you could have a good idea of who they were comparing her to. I don't want to take the chance of YouTube saying something about this, but you get the idea. Think Mo Howard from the Three Stooges. Even better. Just not funny at all. I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not like her. How cruel, and her vision of friendship and equality was... this pony has issues. This pony is a problem. And on top of that, she's sprinkled throughout all of Season 5. Like, she's in a restaurant, she's in the bushes, just watching from the shadows until the Season 5 finale, where she puts her plan of revenge into action. You know, and that's what really made me hate her even more. There were times where I wanted to stick my hand through the TV and just choke her out, and just give her a good black eye. I'd say, Twilight, if that was me, I would have been like, Twilight, need some help? That's what I do. I'm sorry. I kick her rump. I kick her rump from up on top of Cloudsdale all the way down to the bottom. I guarantee she wouldn't be messing with Twilight or Time then. And that's the thing. It really reminded me of the first Doctor Strange film, where they say, you don't mess with time. You create time paradoxes, time loops. Do you want to act out the same thing over and over and over again? Or take a chance of risking your own existence? Starlight, I will say, was very smart in how she redid Star Swirl's spell. But on one hand, she was so blinded by revenge. Yeah. I was kind of, and I'm going to be honest with you, I was kind of hoping if she did rip that spell, that nothing would have worked, nothing would have changed, because... I was thinking, she's messing with time. She has made multiple different alternate realities. What if they went the more bittersweet route, where she rips the scroll, thinks she's won, laughs, but then she notices everything fixes itself, and that the sonic rainboom still happens, and then she's like, what? I ripped the spell! How could this still be continuing the way it happened? And then have, Starlight look at her hoof, and, she's almost, dissolving, like sand in an hourglass. I think that would have been an interesting route if they went that way, and maybe she tries to reach out for Twilight for help, and Twilight can't do nothing. I think that would have been an interesting message, because, even though you're a hero, you can't save everyone. That's part of the job of being a hero. It's like they say in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, it comes with the job. You can't save everyone. Especially if they don't want to be saved. Even if they're blinded by hate and vengeance and it's too late and they reach out, sometimes it's too late to save them. Sometimes you can't save everyone. I think that would have been an interesting lesson. I think also that would have made Twilight's role more important because, yeah, she could save ponies and other creatures, but the thing is, even though you're a hero, you can't save everyone. But, I was kind of ticked off when they redeemed her, and I'm like, after what she pulled, and I'm thinking, when I saw, for example, when I saw Cozy Glow go into Tartarus, I'm like, they'll give the Darla Dimple pony time in pony hell, but not Starlight? Starlight messed with time. Made alternate universes where villains won. That's like messing with life and death. You just don't mess with those things. Yeah, I did not like her, but there is a but. Over time, I grew to slowly like her. Because she became very nice, very kind. She became a wisecracker to a degree. And I have to say her rivalry with Queen Chrysalis was really good, especially in Season 9 where she fended off Chrysalis. I have to say Starlight is one of the most powerful unicorns to exist in the MLP FIM series. I'll be honest with you, if Starlight and Star Swirl fought each other in a magic duel just to practice, I'm gonna be honest, I think Starlight would win. I get that feeling, because, yeah, she's got that little fire in her step, you know? I'm not saying Star Swirl the Beard wouldn't put up a good fight, or not win. It could, for all I know, it could come to a draw. But, sorry, I just got an itch. Sorry about that. I could see either Starlight winning or a draw, or surprisingly, due to Star Swirl's wisdom, he could win. Now, my quick question is, with Gen 5, Starlight Ridge, does this... Okay, sometimes when they name an area, they name it after someone who discovered it. Did Starlight discover the Auroracorns? Or did she... I don't know. I don't know. And my question is, with Opaline started taking cutie marks. I'm sorry. Opaline put Starlight Glimmer to shame. Yeah, Starlight had all of the ponies in the village cutie marks. But Opaline had 3 times that. She had all the cutie marks of the Gen 5 Main 6, Bridalwood, Zephyr Heights, and Maritime Bay. How did Opaline come upon that spell? Because Starlight Glimmer is like the only one who knows how to deal with, either take cutie marks or switch them. Did Opaline stumble upon a spell that would allow her to learn this ability? I don't know. I really don't know if Starlight Glimmer was going to be one of the ponies to the planned finale where, basically without saying it, the Gen 5 Main 6 were going to meet the original G4 Main 6. Did that include Starlight Glimmer? I don't know. That, I'm going to be a really quick note on that. I stand by when I say, if we saw that ending, that finale, seeing the Main 6 of Gen 4 meeting the Main 6 of Gen 5, I think that would have been a very sensitive and emotional moment. I think both for Gen 4 fans and Gen 5 fans, the past meeting the future, and the future meeting the past. But I also believe it would have been very emotional seeing that these ponies, again, thinking they passed on. Because there's been a lot of theories and videos about what happened to the Main 6 after Season 9 ended, after the show ended. And the fact that it was hinted at that they were turned to stone quickly so no one knew what happened to them. that really raises a lot of questions, but didn't happen. But it's interesting to think about. Now, people, I'm going to be honest with you. When Gen 6 is revealed, because it seems like at San Diego Comic-Con we are getting something big, seemingly, because there was like a little... I did a short about the little tease of Gen 6. So, I'm kind of curious. But I will still talk about Gen 5, especially when, because my friend told me that the Path of Skyros is still going. Hoof to Heart hasn't revealed anything yet. Have they? I don't know any updates. I do know, I will, be talking about that, like, when, like, certain parts are completed. Like, I'll do reviews, because I know they're going to be doing, like, comic dubs and comics of the episodes that they were available to. But, yeah. I will be still talking about Gen 5, maybe not as frequently, but I will talk about it because, one, had a lot of potential. Two, what they were planning could have won, maybe even saved Gen 5. And I've been hearing, like, my friend's also on Discord, and there's, like, evidence to prove that Hasbro wanted Gen 5 to fail. Now, take that with a grain of salt. That's what my friend told me. Don't shoot the messenger. That's what my friend told me. So, yeah. And if that is the case, Chris is more evil than we thought. If true. Like I said, don't shoot the messenger. That's what I heard. But I will talk about Gen 5. Also, Robin Jax. I'd like to make a shout out to him. He's made those amazing Gen 5 animatics. The last one that he made was called Defeat, and I'm actually wondering when Part 8 is going to be released. But the one thing is, we have not heard from him since that was released. I'm hoping he's doing okay. This is a shout out to him really quick. I just hope he's doing all right. But, yeah. I will still talk about Gen 5, maybe not as frequently, but, like, if new other leaks show up, like, if what other things they were planning, or the comics that the scripts, like, are made from the scripts that one project has, or if Hoof to Heart brings up an update, yeah, I'll definitely talk about it. But I am going to give Gen 5 a partial rest, because there's nothing we can do. We can't change. We can keep Gen 5 going through the fandom, but actually bringing it back as a show, not so much, which is unfortunate. But back to what we were originally talking about, Starlight. Now, there is a project that, keep in mind, I only saw this once. I saw it like early last year. It was called Sonic Quest of Harmony. And actually, it's about Crossbreak Studios, and it's basically a My Little Pony meets Sonic the Hedgehog audio drama crossover. And I really don't remember much because I only saw it one time. They have said they are going to... This is also a shout out to them, because I really think you should check them out if you're interested. If you love Sonic, you love My Little Pony, this is for you. I found it so interesting. I like it. I really think it's a cool concept. Now, can someone... I have two requests, if anyone is listening. Better yet, I'll save that for another time. I will be honest... it seems from the little teasers that I did see, Starlight Glimmer is the secondary antagonist, and looks like she'll be teaming up with Dr. Robotnik, aka Eggman. Now, this is going to be pretty bad for our heroes, both Sonic and friends, and Twilight Sparkle and her friends, because this is a very dangerous combination. Starlight Glimmer is a very strong out unicorn with magic. Very clever, very smart. Robotnik is a pinch more dangerous because he has things, weapons, robots, things that Twilight and her friends have never seen before. And that's going to prove to be a danger and maybe even a challenge. Because these are things they are not used to dealing with. And because the ponies don't even know what a batnik is. And Robotnik has things that they'll look at it like, huh? But they're going to realize really quick how dangerous Robotnik is. He's very smart, but he also packs a lot of robots and firepower. And I really think Starlight Glimmer, with her desire to get payback and get even with Twilight and her friends for ruining her village, in between Robotnik wanting the Tree of Harmony and the elements that reside in them, this could prove to be a very dangerous combination for both sides of the heroes. Now, what I am curious about is this audio drama going to make me hate Starlight Glimmer all over again? I don't think so. What I do believe might happen is that at some point when, like, I don't know how many episodes, we don't know yet, because they are doing, like, a remake of the first episode, and on top of that, they're doing a comic dub of Nightmare Nights. So, I will be doing a reaction video to the remake episode of Sonic Quest for Harmony, and I will be doing a reaction to Nightmare Nights Part 1 comic dub when it does release. Because they did say those two will release first, then episode 2. So I can guarantee it to you all that there will be reaction videos to that. But I'm hoping it doesn't make me hate Starlight Glimmer all over again, but I get a feeling it's going to make me really agitated with her as a character. I get a feeling at some point she may redeem herself, or Crossbreak Studios may pull a surprise on us and have Starlight Glimmer get her comeuppance. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, these two could be a very dangerous combination between what they are capable of. And the thing is, they are both highly intelligent. One is skilled with robotics and weapons. The other is skilled with magic. That could make it science and magic working together could be a dangerous situation. Now, I think these two could get along. I don't think they're going to be at the point like how Chrysalis, Koziel, and Tyrek were, where they were pretty much at each other's throats. Do I see their egos clashing a bit? Yeah. But I do see them working better together than the Terrible Trio did. But, yeah. Crossbreak Studios link will be in the description box, if you're curious. Robin Jax's YouTube channel will be in the description box as well. And if you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. And until next time, I am Draco Prime 220 signing off. Good night, everyone.